What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and beautiful people of the Crasher community? How are you guys doing today? We're back with a new video on the channel. Thank you very much for tuning on in, you absolute legends. And ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, we are going to be talking about Pokemon Go once again. However, take a look at the title of this article here. Niantic in talks to sell Pokemon Go for billions in Saudi takeover. Okay. When I had first come across this article here, I'm like, are you kidding me? Niantic is actually going to sell Pokemon Go? We got to read up on the details, so let's go ahead and let's read up and react to the details together, shall we? Pokemon Go creators Niantic Inc. are reportedly eyeing a blockbuster sale to a Saudi Arabia-controlled company to the tune of $3.5 billion. Almost a decade on from its release, Pokemon Go is still a juggernaut in the mobile gaming market, generating hundreds of millions in revenue with each passing year. And let me just say this, despite all of the bullshit that Niantic has put their player base through, even to this very day, it is still rather impressive that they have somehow managed to stay afloat financially when it comes to Pokemon Go. While initially a startup under Google's umbrella, the San Francisco development studio went independent in 2015 and has remained as such ever since. Now the American team at Niantic is reportedly close to inking a deal with a Saudi-backed company, one that would sell off its entire gaming division. As Bloomberg reported, Niantic is in talks to sell its gaming business to Scopely Inc., hope I'm saying that right, a company owned by Savvy Games Group, a subsidiary of Saudi Arabia's public investment fund. According to one source, the deal looks to be around the $3.5 billion mark. And that right there is a lot of money. Now, one of the biggest questions I have, and there might be others that might have similar questions, is what is that going to say for Pokemon Go? Like, what is going to be the fate of Pokemon Go? Is Pokemon Go going to change in any way, shape, and form? Is it going to remain the same? Like, what is the deal here? Like, if Pokemon Go is being sold to another company, that would mean that that company has the right to make decisions that pertains to Pokemon Go, and you want to know something? That right there might actually be really good for the player base, and here's why. So one of the biggest criticisms that myself and countless other people have had over the years when it comes to Pokemon Go's Niantic is the fact that Niantic hardly ever listened to community criticisms and concerns. And not only that, but they would triple down on decisions that had a lot of negative feedback from their community. And two such examples would be the 2023 incident revolving around the nerfing of remote raids, and also last year where we had the big kerfuffle about avatars being changed, and my god, were they absolutely horrendous. So hopefully here in 2025, should Niantic make the sale of Pokemon Go to this new company, I'm honestly hoping that Pokemon Go will be in much better hands with more capable brains at the forefront. Long story short, maybe this company that acquires Pokemon Go will actually care more about community feedback. And that right there might reel in ex-players back into the game, and maybe, just maybe, it will be the turnaround that Pokemon Go desperately needed for quite a few years now. Should the deal go through, Savvy Games Group would entirely control Niantic's operations in the gaming industry, including all of its ongoing projects, not just Pokemon Go. So this here expands past Pokemon Go too, so that is something to take into consideration. The San Francisco-based devs do indeed work on other projects, including tools that capture 3D scans of real-world locations, though this particular deal pertains exclusively to its gaming unit, with Pokemon Go by and large the biggest release, and Monster Hunter now another notable title. Saudi Arabia's public investment fund is recognized as one of the biggest allotments of wealth in the world today, with assets estimated to be valued at around $930 billion US. Oh my god. Dude. Just reading that number out loud, holy shit. That is a lot of money. Nearly $1 trillion. Wow. 60% of the fund's investments focus on Saudi-backed operations and activities, with the remaining 40% snapping up control in foreign entities. Of course, it's worth bearing in mind there's no guarantee the deal will go through, especially now that details have been aired out in public. All that's being reported for the time being is that a $3.5 billion deal has been presented, but nothing formally signed at the time of writing. So nothing is confirmed as of yet. Just saying that this right here is a possibility. And honestly, like, I know this might be a bit of a risk in saying this right here should 100% happen, because maybe, who knows? Maybe the potential new owners of Pokemon Go could be worse than Niantic. However, and the big oiled up thick however, is that they would have some very, very stiff competition, because Niantic clears in terms of, not being that great when it comes to their customers. This wouldn't be Niantic's first step in Saudi Arabia, mind you. Back in August 2024, Niantic inked a deal with Savvy to help expand its operations across Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Egypt. Pokemon Go officially launched in Saudi Arabia on November 9th, 2024. Bloomberg claimed a deal could be announced in the coming weeks, so it shouldn't be long before we hear one way or the other, and I will definitely keep you guys in the loop as soon as your boy Crasher gets the scoop. So what are your guys' thoughts and opinions about what we discussed here in this video? Do you agree with my takes? Do you disagree with my takes? And what are your guys' thoughts overall on the subjects discussed? Whatever your thoughts and opinions happen to be, ladies and gentlemen, I love hearing back from you amazing people in the comments down below. And that's it for the video. Have yourself a damn good one, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.